Developing tonight, President Biden addresses the nation after the Justice Department has a report on his handling of classified documents.
It says he shouldn't be charged, but also raising concerns about the president's abilities. WGN's Jenna Barnes joining us now with details. Jenna.
Micah and Ray, this report says the evidence against President Biden does not establish his guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. But what's getting even more attention, the special prosecutor's claims that the president's memory is significantly limited.
My memory is fine.
A defiant President Joe Biden defending himself against questions of his mental capabilities raised in this Justice Department report. Special counsel Robert Hur found no criminal charges are warranted in Biden's handling of classified documents as a private citizen. But part of the special counsel's reasoning behind that decision took aim at Biden's mind. Writing, Mr. Biden would likely present himself to a jury, as he did during our interview of him, as a sympathetic, well-meaning elderly man with a poor memory.
I'm well-meaning, and I'm an elderly man, and I know what the hell I'm doing. I've been president. I put this country back on its feet.
Legal experts call the counsel's assessment gratuitous.
That's purely speculation. That's not in most prosecutorial decisions, and it was surprising that it was added here.
The report says during his interview, Biden couldn't remember when his term as President Barack Obama's vice president ended, or when his son Beau died.
How in the hell dare he raise that? Frankly, when I was asked the question, I thought to myself, it wasn't any of their damn business. I don't need anyone. I don't need anyone to remind me when he passed away.
Political observers call the president's unexpected primetime news conference damage control.
If I was making campaign ads supporting President Trump, I would be pulling these quotes from the special prosecutor and putting them up on the screen with images of President Biden stumbling or having difficulties, etc. So this isn't the last that we've heard of it.
The special counsel notes there are significant differences between Biden's case and the separate investigation and criminal prosecution of Trump for his handling of classified documents. Biden cooperated, while Trump is accused of obstructing justice and refusing to return the documents for many months. But the difference in outcome could score Trump political points.
That feeds their narrative politically probably better than if charges were brought.
Biden saying he should have overseen the transfer of materials in his possession.
I take responsibility for not having seen exactly what my staff was doing.
In his remarks tonight, Biden was referring to Egypt's president, but he called him the president of Mexico. Biden here could not have been prosecuted because he's a sitting president. The report, though, states he wouldn't have been charged regardless. Ray and Micah.
Thank you, Jenna.